Hi, welcome to my guide on native boarding school records. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use this guide. So you're currently on the introduction page. This page contains background information on what boarding schools are. So in general, boarding school is a term used for those schools which were off reservation, run by the federal government or a religious organization, and structured in an assimilationist way. That is, they aim to strip students of their language and their cultural heritage. Because the records and the lack of records about boarding schools can be sensitive, I've chosen to foreground a video on boarding school healing, so you can also find that on this page below. The search tips and useful links tab looks deceptively simple, but that is where I break down how to access the information that the Bureau of Indian Affairs has yet to compile into more accessible formats. Under that tab, you're also going to find search terms for cross-referencing on Google, as well as the government catalogs. The database tab, on the other hand, is incredibly straightforward. There you'll find the links that take you directly to different record compilations. So most of the boarding schools were not on the East Coast, but the first one, Carlisle Indian School in Pennsylvania, was, and there were some in New York State. So under the Web Resources tab, I have links to information about Carlisle as well as two of the schools that were in New York. Additional Resources has some great current podcasts and books on the topic, as well as more government documents. Most of the sources that I found locate the political sea change regarding boarding schools, that is the turn away from their use, around the time of the Merriam Report in 1928. So I've linked the Merriam Report, but I also linked the 1907 annual report of the Commissioner of Indian Affairs because I found it, and there is a section in there that's a very early objection to the schools. It's an unfavorable assessment that recommends phasing them out. That's 1907. So I've linked to that report directly, and that tab also has a link to the Indian Health Service because, again, this is a difficult topic, so I've attempted to center mental and spiritual health resources as much as possible. My contact information can be found in the Acknowledgements tab, so please feel free to reach out with any questions at all. Thanks, and I hope this is useful.